As I expect you can imagine, I keep a close eye on YouTube drama. I'm simply fascinated by the phenomenon of something causing a tidal wave of response videos or commentaries directed towards it, only to be forgotten within a week. I simply love it. However, lately I keep finding videos about another YouTuber in my recommended feed. For some reason, despite me not being involved in the artist scene of YouTube at all, the artist community wiggled its way into my feed, and I usually ignore those videos. I'm not saying drama within that community is any less valid, I'm only saying that the artist community either echoes to what the quote-unquote mainstream commentary channels say, or the drama was caused because of some people not sharing an opinion when it comes to art. I hope you can understand that becomes quite boring quite fast. However, despite that, my feed over the last week, if not months, has been filled with a certain YouTuber, Sonic93. And it's not even videos made by Sonic93, but rather channels much larger than her making videos about her. And I've been on YouTube for long enough to realise that's usually a very bad thing. And indeed, most videos made in the last few weeks are, as most commentary videos are, made to criticise her. Now usually when I make a video criticising something, I use my fair amount of expletives. So, it might just be my inability to produce sentences that are on par with a 12-year-old, but I don't seem to find any solid basis to make these videos on. Usually when YouTubers talk about drama, there's always an underlying story or a moral, you know. For instance, as of writing this script, a hot topic among commentators is the situation regarding Anissa Yoma? I don't know, aka iDubbbz's girlfriend. iDubbbz, as most of us know, has been regarded as an internet moral compass, if you will. His Content Cop series being the main reason for that. Recently, Anissa got a breast enlargement surgery that iDubbbz had to pay for, and she opened up an OnlyFans. You can see how people would feel strange about someone like iDubbbz allowing his girlfriend to sell lewd pictures of herself to strangers over the internet. The underlying moral is, don't act like a moral compass when you appear to be a-okay with this happening, or something along those lines. And I know that there's now going to be people that are all like, you're saying that as iDubbbz should give permission for his girlfriend to make an OnlyFans. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's very strange that he's all of a sudden quiet about this. Also, people started memeing it, which was pretty funny.
You're a whore. You're a whore, just admit it. You're a whore, you whore yourself out online, you whore yourself out in front of your family and your friends. You're a whore, plain and simple. Just admit that you're a whore and a slut. And a harlot.
Now the total opposite of that case, funnily enough, also links back to iDubbbz. Hey guys! Do y'all remember when Keemstar was being a bit of a dick? People memeing on Keemstar has pretty much lost all its purpose. It might have had a point at some point in time, but generally all drama involving Keem is basically, yeah, he's a bit of a twat. Now this point in the script took me quite long to formulate. I actually found it very difficult to write my opinion down without sounding ignorant or simply unaware. So, kind of admitting defeat in saying this, I'll put it like this. Making the moral of a story, haha, look at this person being a dick, is about the same as simply pointing at someone and laughing at them. It doesn't make you look good. Pointing and laughing is generally not something that I want to do on either of my channels actually. So today I'm going to do something which is potentially going to piss a lot of people off. I'm going to weigh in on the Sonic93 situation, which I wasn't familiar with until 2 months ago. So who is Sonic93? To get only the most accurate of explanations for that, I shall read out the most credible of online sources, Urban Dictionary. Sonic93, a 26-year-old silver fangirl who got popular off of a couple videos on Akaidalia and Yoshi Wii 1 on YouTube, to then shoot it down with a video screaming over a teenager's opinion of silver, breaking up a long friendship over it because her friend wouldn't play Mummy on the playground for her, gatekeeps the sanctuary of Silver the Hedgehog's deck, and began to bitch about a drama a year later, like she wasn't the one who started it, was falsely accused, and even calls a regular commentary on her video trolling for having funny background music and jokes. Yes, that was utterly delightful. This is basically the ins and outs of what the drama is about, be it a gross oversimplification. That being said, yes, that was basically all she did. She's your average Sonic the Hedgehog fan, which includes gatekeeping and bullying people who don't agree with her. During her catfight with another user of the right to criticize Silver the Hedgehog, her friend Amy-chan kind of realized, you know what, this is pointless, and left Sonic93 alone. And our Swedish German? I can't make out the accent. Our Schwerman girl kind of threw a tantrum because of it. Then, a year later, she started uploading a series of videos, which now numbers 3 videos, explaining why the people she was friends with at the time are not good people. And I'm just sitting here like, who cares, mate? Yes, what she says is dumb, but I don't understand why so many people just don't simply disregard her for it. Allow her to act like a spurg, let her do her thing, even if that is gatekeeping a fictional character. So many people just can't seem to let the fact that she's a little dense go. I know this is the internet and people love getting angry at useless things, but come on man, have a wee bit of self-awareness. Literally her only crime, and I use that term more loosely than the UK's approach to COVID-19,
Nice.
is being a bad friend and a bully. Am I missing something major here? Like, why do so many people feel the need to beat this dead horse so much? And I know a dead horse when I see one. I try to make people aware that the largest Splatoon YouTubers are nonsense. Listen, Sonic93, your opinions are poorly formulated and you're a bully. But to me, you seem to be doing this out of ignorance rather than anything else. Just keep in mind that at this stage, the people that you call trolls are just people who have a problem with the aforementioned opinions you have and the bullying you do. So another thing which seems to cause a lot of response videos coming out of larger YouTubers than me is the amount of white noise Sonic93 seems to have. Now, I'm not saying you should abuse your position as a YouTuber, but seeing the like to dislike ratio on these videos these miladies upload, I think your fans have got these ones covered. To add to that, I've seen word floating around that she's a bit of a nonce herself and that Sonic93 doxes people, but there is no one stepping forward with evidence of this, so maybe calm down with accusations like that, will you? Again, I've sat through hours of videos of people talking about this, and it all seems so over-exaggerated. Either my research was not sufficient enough, or people really have lost their self-awareness. Just before I go, I linked a few videos that helped me construct this video in the description. Fancy that, being recommended by 3K subs channel. So please watch these to understand where I'm coming from. But it's not like the people who made those videos will listen to what I have to say anyway, because this video won't even reach the 400 view ceiling. So apparently a little over 3 hours ago as of recording this, and it's now 5:35, Sonic93 deleted her YouTube channel. But I can't seem to find her anywhere else on social media, so she really just Thanos snapped herself out of existence. This is very interesting. There is something truly poetic about Sonic leaving social media. How a creator who was once loved on platforms such as DeviantArt let her love for something take over her entire persona. It is just something which was simply written in the stars. But that does leave us all with a question. Why did she leave? I myself have a handful of theories, but they are all a bit fragile. My first theory is that she simply couldn't handle the pressure and just sort of left. Theory 2 is that Sonic93 realised that what she has done over the past, well, pretty much a year was abhorrent. But that's where the cracks start to come into view, because she doesn't seem like the type of person who would admit that. I'm sorry that I don't really have any footage to show you of her, because her videos are now all gone. Theory 3. She was stalked into deleting her channel by her friends, but again, she doesn't seem like the type of person to accept advice like that. Theory 4, and that's perhaps the most out there of the bunch. In order to spite the people who in her eyes have wronged her, she deleted her channel so that people who supported her will now go and harass the YouTubers who made videos about her. And I'm sure that I am on that list by now as well. Either way, I'm 100% certain she'll return. People who nuke their platform simply never truly stay dead. I also think she simply loves her character too much. I just hope she's prepared when she does return, because she's going to get a faceful from the commentary community. I'm very interested to know what you think, my lovely audience. So, who's going to start the countdown to see how long it takes for her to come back?